All right, for those who have been following FLYR over the last year, it's been a busy 2024. FLYR announced the biggest travel technology fundraise in history, bringing our total capital raise to almost $500 million US because of the things that we do, and we'll talk about that shortly. We announced an incredible partnership with IBM to help airlines transition from the world that came before to the world that lies ahead of us. And today I'm going to speak a little bit more about the experiences that can be enabled by getting rid of the PSS and moving to a world of offer and order and how we can get there. Aviation is at an incredibly exciting junction. It's a massive percentage of global GDP, and we're going to see massive growth over the next 5-6 years, up to 50%, especially in certain regions. Yet, legacy systems have held us back. They rely on legacy protocols that date back to the 1970s and 1980s. They're inflexible and often closed ecosystems, and they're often a spaghetti ball when it comes to IT. The experience for travelers remains equally cumbersome. We go across multiple apps over multiple days. As we discuss with our friends and family and colleagues what the plans look like, we have to restart where we left off. Airlines were once the blueprint for iconic experiences. Who remembers this photo, right? How do we get back there? So FLYR's vision for the future is to really give airlines, once again, the opportunity to innovate, to unlock the freedom to innovate, to do the right thing by customers, to do the right thing for revenue and for cost. And the way we're going to get there is with offer and order management. FLYR announced its offer and order management system recently, after many years of investment and development of that system, and we'll talk more about this shortly. With the offer and order management system, the fundamental approach is how do we give travelers the experience they've already come to expect in almost every other industry? Why is it that banking and healthcare and even public transport has rapidly moved forward in the last 5 to 10 years? But why is it that travel, booking a flight, managing a flight, is mostly the same it was 10 years or even 20 years ago? So let's talk about some examples, real examples, of what offer and order, our offer and order management platform, enables. Starting with flexibility, one of the key demands of travelers. What if you could change a trip anywhere, anytime? So we're introducing a shopping cart, a concept that doesn't exist in airlines but exists in every other retailing-centric industry. Let's say I want to book my flight, but I'm not quite ready to actually complete my purchase. I can simply finish it later. And I can continue my booking, can pick up where I left off, anytime, on any device. What if I want to plan a trip with my colleagues, my friends, my family, and make it as easy as sending a text? Okay, team, let's go and book this business trip together to Singapore. Here you can find my shared cart. Not only can I add multiple travelers easily to my booking, an infinite number if I wish, no more artificial restrictions tied to the legacy PSS, but every individual person I add to my booking, to my cart, has the ability to book the flights that they need to get onto this trip. I'm going from Bangkok to Singapore, Cole is flying from London to Singapore, and Christy is departing from San Francisco, with Jen deciding to join her flight. All under one single order. And when it becomes time to actually fly and check in, each of us can get our boarding passes and check in for our flights individually, even if those flights depart from different places and at different times, getting our boarding passes. Now, what if modifying a flight was as easy as changing your Uber ride? So let's say I have a confirmed booking, Amsterdam to Paris, and I want to actually add a trip. I want to add a flight. I have to go to Zurich for a meeting in between. I can even add additional passengers without ever changing the booking or giving them a separate order, not necessary. Or I can simply add an additional stop. Let me add a quick round trip to Zurich, right in between. Same order, same confirmation, no additional changes, no hustling around with different order and booking confirmations. There we go. Our shopping cart technology is at the very fundamental basis of rethinking the retail strategy for an airline, becoming more like every other retailer out there, helping you drive revenue and create a better customer experience versus what's come before, the world that we've been stuck in for so long. So how do we enable this? Let's start talking a little bit more about the offer and order management system. So our offer order management system consists of a couple of pieces. We've got the booking engine and NDC APIs on top, allowing us to distribute things. We've got a catalog and a stock keeping functionality that holds all your products, all your ancillary products, your airline partner products, and maybe, for the future, most importantly, any third-party product you can imagine. We also keep track of stock counts, either your own or by synchronizing in real time with third parties. We have an offer engine that is used to actually construct your offer and then distribute it to where it has to go. And we have an order engine, which is a single system of record, a single place to keep track of all the data related to an order, right, and what led to that order, to make it easily accessible for other systems and processes thereof. Now, what about the PSS? Every airline today is stuck in a PSS world, right? And we want to get rid of those PNRs, EMDs, e-tickets, and other legacy artifacts that have been making a mess of it. So how do we transition from a PSS to an offer order management system? It's called the legacy translator. It's a module in between the PSS and the offer order management system that does what the name infers. It translates the protocols that are centric on a PSS world to an offer and order world. And we'll get to that in a second. So the offer order management system can, of course, easily consume other input data, like your schedules, revenue management input, loyalty systems, and more. And then once it comes time to put the offer order management system in charge, so to say, the legacy translator allows us to move over distribution channels, like the GDS, or code share and interline partnerships with other airlines, and downstream systems like the concept of fares, right, accounting, revenue management, other pieces. And then once all these things are moved over, you're offer and order management centric. And we've designed this in a way where we can drive value over time. A transition takes time, but there's no reason why you cannot derive value from your offer order management system much, much earlier and go at the pace your airline is able to go. One other thing I want to highlight is we are ultra committed to be an open standards platform that is modular. We are fully committed to IATA. We're fully committed to the IATA standards, like NDC and One Order. And we believe it's very important to keep airlines innovating by not getting them stuck in a closed ecosystem that they're used to today. What else do travelers expect? Why is it that airlines sell the flight, but travelers spend so much time booking other products elsewhere? How can we give them access to the things they need for their itinerary? So what if you can book all the things you need for your trip in one place under a single order? Whether it is flights, stays, cars, attractions and destination, or even those Taylor Swift concert tickets while you're there. We even allow airlines to dynamically or statically create bundles of these products using the product catalog, whether it's Wimbledon, the London Marathon, whatever else it may be. And we orchestrate all the fulfillment and servicing of these products. Now, what about the airline's own products? Airlines today, when introducing a new product, spend many months, if not quarters, making that product work in their IT ecosystem. What if we can introduce products in a matter of days and deploy them across our channels? So let's say I want to go on a flight and business class is sold out. I'll be offered the opportunity to actually pick a neighboring seat. This is a great example of a product that, with our product catalog, can be implemented in a matter of days and distributed across all your channels. Now, with our product catalog, you can leverage your brand, arguably one of the most valuable assets of an airline, and your loyalty program, to grow your revenue. So the product catalog is a place where we keep the airline's products and every other product, your own, your partners, or any third parties that you might want to sell to the customer. Lastly, travelers expect personalization. And to me, what personalization means is once a traveler has made a booking or completed their trip, they feel like you were there for them. You had their back. So what if airlines can respond to any customer context anytime? Whether it is that family of 4, giving them a special deal to book their 4 seats together, whether it is giving them access to content that is relevant for them, right, given where they're going and given how many people they are and how long they're traveling, or whether they're on their way to the airport and they're running a little late. Let's push them that fast pass track. Or if you're traveling with your pet, right, or you traveled with your pet before, one click, easy add. Whether you're a luxury traveler, a business traveler, a hitchhiker, or whatever it might be, you're going to need different products. And FLYR allows you to do just that. Now, really important, in order to do personalization, you need to have a strong data and machine learning platform. This is why the FLYR offer order management system stores all the data that flows through it in a central place, allowing you to very easily pass that data onward to whatever AI systems you might deploy in your enterprise. Flexibility, access to what you care about, and personalization to make sure you feel cared for. Now, this stuff is not the future. This is here now. And I invite any of you airlines to come to our booth, and our team is more than happy to demos of the actual product. Offer engine, order engine, catalog, NDC, and booking APIs. This stuff is real. It exists right now. And I'll go one step further. By early 2025, the first full-service carriers in the world will be running on the backbone of offer order management without a PSS. Code sharing, interlining, GDS distribution, and more. Now, with that, I would like to invite onto the stage Vincent Kost, the CCO of Riyadh Air, because FLYR is excited to announce that together with Riyadh Air, we are building the world's first digitally native airline, and today we're officially announcing to the world what might have been the worst kept secret in the industry. Vincent, thank you so much. So, Vincent, we're going to keep it short, I promise. So, Vincent, tell us, why is offer order so important?
Well, listen, it was very simple for us 2 years ago when we created Riyadh Air. We had a mandate from our leadership to create a truly digital native airlines because of the average age of our population, 29 years old, and the fact that we have the highest iOS penetration rate per capita in Riyadh. And we had a clear choice. Do we start legacy PSS, or do we start with this? And I think you gave the answer, Alex.
Thank you. So why FLYR? Like, there's a bunch of options being pitched in the industry, but like, why FLYR, and how did you go about figuring out who you wanted to work with?
Well, we went through a very exhaustive analysis of the market. I think we met pretty much everyone, including the legacy PSS. And I think we had the same mindset. I think your vision was matching our vision, especially when it comes to enabling travel. It's not only about being an airline, it's about enabling travel. And in Saudi Arabia, we want to enable travel into Saudi Arabia. Therefore, what we'll do with you is connect the kingdom content with our digital capabilities.
Great.
Hence, FLYR.
Here we are, and we'll be doing a quick signing ceremony hereafter after this call. After this call, I spend a lot of time in Zoom calls after this presentation. And what's really exciting is that Riyadh Air and FLYR are going to make for the ultimate reference of offer order management, the future that every airline aspires to. And we're not doing it in years from now, we're doing it right now. And in 2025, everybody will be able to experience that themselves. Now, one last thing, and that is, we will be revealing a more broad set of experiences that Riyadh Air is going to enable at the FII conference in Riyadh at the end of the month. So we'll start seeing more experiences, specifically the way it's going to be with Riyadh Air at the end of this month. Anybody who's there, you're welcome to come and see us there or follow the news online. So Vincent, thank you so much. Really looking forward to it.
Stay tuned. See you soon. Take care.